Hello everybody and welcome to Gravel. It's HectiX here, and I've been looking forward to this game for months. As a few of you have already watched my return video after the break I ended up doing back in January after a couple of months, I did return specifically for this game. So with my current hardware, I'm going to have to put the settings on the lowest. So before you start typing away in the comments section saying how bad the graphics are and how they can be so much better for this game, bear with me here. I do not have the best hardware. I'm currently running the minimum CPU, along with my graphics card is actually one tier below, so this requires a 760. I have a 750 Ti in my computer. So yeah, my computer's going through a lot of stress just without recording. So to add the recording, bear with me here. It might not be that good, and if there are any hiccups, I do apologize now in advance. So without further ado, let's get off the title screen here and let's create our first profile. So, gonna put our name, HectiX, gaming, and we'll choose Italy, or not Italy, Canada, because my nationality is Italian, but I live in Canada, so gotta go with Canada. Okay, so now that I've put all the settings back to normal, we'll just carry on here into the first race. Now, before I do though, this is another attempt. I will have bloopers at the end of the episode, because one of the races was actually quite funny what I ended up doing, so I'm just gonna keep that in for the ending. So before the ending credits rolls, you'll be seeing some bloopers. But anyway, let's get into this. Again, I do apologize for the low graphical settings, but despite that, not gonna lie, it still looks like a very pretty game, so not bad. Wonder what it looks like on Ultra, but I definitely can't run it, so I'm not even going to try. Oop, gave me a little bit of a shunt there. There's some proper English. So we're up into 6th, hard on the brakes. Not my best start, not gonna lie. Now hopefully I can remember how short these gear ratios are, considering, well, I am in a rally car. So rally cars generally have very, very short gear ratios. They're more acceleration based, obviously. So hopefully I can remember and not start buzzing the hell out of the limiter. Oh, another Celica here. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, there's a Delta here, along with an Impreza ahead of him. So, let's see if we can squeeze by here. If we can get a good run. Early on the brakes. Ooh, excuse me. I am a terrible driver. I'm gonna let him have that back. Hard on the brakes. Probably can be a lot more braver on the brakes, not gonna lie. Considering, well, these things have really, really good brakes for what they're trying to do. It makes sense. But let's see if we can squeeze around this Impreza. Ooh, clip the tree. That's not good. Ooh, hello Celica. Welcome back. Excuse me, coming through. So we gotta see if we can squeeze by this Impreza. Ooh. Not a good line there. Probably gotta take him around here. Okay, he's going awfully slow there. I gave him a bit of a bump. Oh shit. Okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but we'll roll with it. Squeeze on by this group. And over the water. Good landing. And around the Impreza, finally. Don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, thank you. That's the last thing I need to do is hit a tree. And off the second ramp. And the finish line is just up ahead. Surprisingly, it's only a single lap race, but, yep. And across the line. It's a little bit of fireworks. So there we go. We came first. We were 1.9 seconds ahead of him. Even though we did have a bit of a sideways moment. Literally, we were on our side. I'm glad that didn't end in disaster, like the previous attempt, which you will see later. But anyway, we will proceed. So we get a little bit of a tally up here. So we get first position, we get 3 stars for it. Each event, actually no, I think you get 1 or 2 for first place. And then if you get a certain amount of, I believe it's the show points or something, you get an extra star for it. I cannot remember exactly. I'll have to check. But we got 130,000 on the show points. Wow. So we're level 2 now. And there we go. So those are the 2 beginning cutscenes. So episode 1, which is the season debut. There's a total of 12 stars here. So, okay, so it is to finish at least 3rd gives you 3 stars. So that's how that one works. Okay, so it doesn't matter about the show points. Good, that's good to know. So we've got plenty of time, so let's do this one here. It's Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. So we need to finish at least 3rd. So we're using a trophy truck by the looks of it. The Toyota T100. So, choose this. We have choices of liveries here. Actually, do we have... No, we cannot use it. So we do have a choice of livery, but we don't have the correct level for it, so we only have the standard one. And what are these? Oh, that's setting up all that stuff again. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So we can start this race. Okay, we're here now finally. We can use our trophy truck and let's get into the racing. Because there's nothing to do with the race options right now. So, 1 and go. Got a better launch than him. And they're going awfully slow, not gonna lie. They're coming to like a complete stop. What the hell is this? Wow, okay, looks like I'm gonna be using 1st and 2nd throughout this entire race. Now, squeeze by him here, because I don't think he's gonna give me any room otherwise. Over the bridge. Hard on the brakes. Squeeze him on the inside. Don't know how many laps there are. Oh, there's 5 laps. Whoa! Bit of a bounce. Bit of a bounce. Now let's see, we have this and 2 more laps to see if we can pass these guys. Don't know where I can do that. Bit of a sideways moment. Okay, so, ooh, sorry buddy, didn't mean to do that. Let him have that position back. See, can we squeeze him here on the inside? Yes, we can. Barely. And we'll fight dirty and see if we can get around. There we go. So, we're into first, and off the jump. Hard on the brakes. There we go. And back over the bridge. And now we can go at our own pace because we don't have any trucks ahead of us to worry about. As I basically drift the heck out of that corner. Now, I don't know if there are in-game or in-air controls. It seems like there are, and it seems like there's not. So, I can't quite tell. Hopefully there is, because it does mention about perfect landings as an achievement, so I'm hoping there's in-air control. But we came first. We did fight a little bit dirty there, but wanted to see if we can get first anyway, without massively throwing the AI into a wall. But that's done. So we got 134,000 points for that, and we're level 3. We've unlocked a bunch of cars and a livery, along with a track. So, there we go. Got a few new items. And we got another 3 stars for that. Oh, we've unlocked episode 2. But before we move on to episode 2, I do want to finish episode 1. So, we're halfway through. We might be able to do both of these races by the end of this episode, so let's do that. So we have Alaska here. So let's get into this one. What can we choose? Oh, we only have access to 1 car by the looks of it. That's a shame. So we got a Mitsubishi ASX. Quite a large SUV here. No liveries to choose. Complete a special episode, Speed Cross Master Challenge for that livery. Okay. But we'll use the normal one. And we'll start the race. Okay, so again, we have no settings to do. I may go into depth with the car settings at some point, but I don't know. So we'll skip this cutscene again, and away we go. Now it is interesting how this game decides to have you manually shift from neutral to first when you're using a manual. It makes sense, but most racing games now, they automatically put you from neutral to first. But this game doesn't, so that makes it interesting. Have to pay attention when you're setting off. And I'm revving the heck out of the limiter there. A little bit on the brakes, go around Smith. Ooh. Going for a bit of a downhill excursion here. Oh god. Don't want to smack into him. But we're up into 4th. Into 6th gear. Ooh, he just got annihilated. And through the caves. But yeah, even though, again, it's on low settings, this game looks really, really well done. It looks very good. But we're bouncing the heck out of the limiter here, and we're side by side. Going too wide. But we can just squeeze on by here. There's first place. See if we can squeeze around him here. Got the run, and we got him. Now it's just a matter of, can we hold it for the remainder of this race? So, we got another cave here by the looks of it. And we got a high speed score multiplier above us. And he's catching up, I think. I don't know what the look back button is, and I don't think it's time to check. Almost passed me there, but we held on to our position. So we're going this way now, apparently. There's the next checkpoint. through that. What in the world? What in the heck is this? Is this supposed to be like a shipyard kind of thing? I don't know. I know it's somewhat of a town, I guess? I do not know, but there is the finish line. And across the line. Relatively simple and easy race. And we won by just over a second. Not by much, though. Against a Nissan Navara. Don't know what that is. Probably a particular truck we don't get here, unless that's a different name for it. I do not know. But, took care of that. And we got our 3 stars along with a Impreza from 1995, an 131 rally car. And that's it. So we didn't get any liveries by the looks of it. But we did get 127,000 points. We're almost level 5. Oh, wow. So we can move on. Requires 10 stars to get the 3rd one. We're almost there. So we just have 1 race left to do. And it's this one. Oh, it's Rallycross. They've got Rallycross in this game. Nice. So let's get into this. What cars do we got? Right. I should also mention this. The game on launch came with a DLC pack. So I did buy it. It was like $3, and I had $4 or $5 remaining, so I'm like, what the heck. I just decided to buy it anyway. So it did give me a couple Porsches, but that's about it. So we can't use the Stratos like I want to. But we can use the 959 here. I think, and it's all-wheel drive. I think that's a better call. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Porsche. Only has 1 livery, sadly. Whether or not this is a real rally car, I do not know. Okay, so we don't have to do any more settings, but again, I do not know if this is actually a rally car. If Porsche makes rally cars, well, that's news for me, because I didn't think they would. But anyway, let's just start the race. Skip the cutscene, and away we go. Wow, some very short starting gears there. Already up into 5th. Oop, gave him a bit of a nudge. Didn't mean to do that. So, is this mostly tarmac? Oh, there's a Renault 5 here. Didn't think we'd see that just yet. Oop, bit of a sideways moment. That was a terrible corner on my part. But yeah, it does seem mostly tarmac. With a little bit of dirt. So, oop, gave him a bit of a nudge. Not trying to do that. Excuse me. Been playing too much Kaido Racer. I'm fighting too dirty, I think. But yeah, track is mostly tarmac. That's good to know. That makes this a little bit easier for me, being all-wheel drive. So I can just boot out of these corners, hopefully. That is, if I'm not in the wrong gear when doing so. Because again, I'm forgetting just how short these gear ratios are, and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta go into this gear when I should be down an extra one. So, gotta get used to that. Ooh, a little bit over the curb there. There we go. Don't know how many laps. Oh, we're on the final lap. It's only a 3-lap race. Thought it would be a little bit longer than that. Swing that wide. There we go, finally. I better run out of that corner. Oh, there we go, that's the look back. A little bit of a delay on the look back though. That might throw me off a little bit. A little bit of a drift there. That was a terrible, terrible corner. And this one wasn't much better anyway, but we still got first. Barely. Very, very close race. Did again fight a little bit dirty, but didn't want to do that. Yeah, that was a Ford RS200. Thought so. Didn't think again we would see that so soon. But oh wow, really? We won by a second. Okay. I thought it was a little bit closer than that. But there's our 3 stars. That's a total of 12. We have all the stars for this particular episode. We got a new livery there. And we're level 5. So we got 121,000 show points for that. Didn't do very much showing off during the race, but that's okay. There wasn't any real jumps. It was just pretty much just drifting. So we can move on. So episode 1 is done. I didn't know if there would be a special cutscene or anything of the sort, but there we go. 3 stars for each event. And I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. So it's not going to quite go to 30 minutes, I don't believe, looking at my timer. So it is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm hoping to do the full, all the races in each episode. And if it's really, really short, then I might just do an extra episode just to balance it out. But I think that's going to take care of it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode and the start of this series. I hope you're looking forward to this game as much as I am playing it. So without further ado, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you all in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye. Even though I will admit it is on the low settings, it still looks like a very pretty game, so there we go. Off the jumps. Whoop. Well then. Okay, okay, I was not expecting that. Well, we've definitely lost this event. I don't think we're gonna catch back up here anytime soon.